So I wanted to do a super quick video of the new Vollebak Planet Earth shirt. This is the one in blue. It came out about a year ago in white, black, green, I think, with the three colours from memory, and I got a white one a year ago. This is a new release they've done this year. They've now got a blue as well as a re-release of the green. And the reason I thought I'd do a second video is I think they're subtly different, and that this one's been slightly improved from the one from last year. So if you haven't seen the Planet Earth shirt before, it's got quite a cool remit, which is it's a shirt designed that if you were literally being bundled into the back of a truck and taken anywhere without knowing, this is the shirt you'd want on your back, whether you were being dragged out to the jungle or the desert or anywhere in between. So it's got plenty of features that are super cool. So I'll start with the stuff that's similar or same as the old one. And if I just come in a little bit closer, the fabric itself is a very water repellent, but also still very breathable fabric, and it's quite lightweight. It's made by a high-tech company called Scholler, who are Swiss. It's interesting to note that it looks like this jacket, this shirt's made in a different factory, another different high-tech factory to the one that the last guy's made. You've got two chest pockets on the front, and there's actually a secret chest pocket as well inside one of these to hide your passport, and there's also little hoops to hang things like pens and tools in the chest pockets. But I'll come back to those as well in a second. There's something else about them. What else I really love is these little buttons. I think they're made from Corozo. I can't quite remember how to pronounce it, but it's a kind of Brazilian nut, and it's actually harder wearing than plastic, and they're really lovely. I know that sounds really strange, but to have really lovely buttons, you know, very natural ones, it's kind of in keeping with the kind of Planet Earth shirt. The stitching is epic. The buttons are actually threaded onto paracord, which means they can move slightly, which means the shirt can move slightly with you, and the fabric itself has got a stretch to it as well as being breathable, which makes it super comfortable. All of the little stitching is reinforced in the corners with these super hard extra welds as well, which makes this super strong. And then one of its other features, other than the higher collar that you can flip the collar up to keep the mosquitoes off your face, but off your neck. But one of the features I really love about it is it has air conditioning, and what I mean by that is there's some zips here on the front just to the sides that you can open up, and it reveals a load of mesh, so the shirt can open itself up and make itself much more breathable. And that ties in with similar sections around the sides, around the back, around the articulated joints of the shoulder, right the way down the back as well. So if you pull and stretch, it opens up. So one of the features I love about this shirt, and I've actually worn the white one on a fastest known time on a 61-mile trail, is you can use it to regulate your heat really well. So at night you can do it all up nice and tight around your arms and neck, and then during the day you can open the shirt up, unbutton the front, and even open up the air conditioning to make it a much cooler shirt while still being quite protected from the sun. You can roll the sleeves up as well on these, as you'd expect, and it's got a nice little button system halfway up to just keep your sleeves rolled up. And on the left hand side here is an actual pocket on the arm, so you can reach around with your right hand. I tend to keep little knickknacks in that pocket, and it's actually really useful. What I want to just point out is what I think might be differences from the previous shirt, and it's subtle, but it's an improvement. The fabric feels a little bit thicker and a little bit more hard wearing. I don't know whether that's because the old Planet Earth shirt I've got has just had quite a few washes and had an absolute beating and it's softened up, and whether this is just how a new shirt feels, and I can't remember. But also, I think they've changed the proportions on it for the better. I found the old one was quite a short shirt to the bottom here, and as a result I'm quite a stocky bloke who's not very tall, and so I look properly barrel shaped in the Planet Earth shirt. But this one, as far as I can tell, is about 2.5 inches longer on the body than the old ones, and I think it's more flattering. And on top of that, from what I can tell comparing, it looks like the chest pockets have been moved slightly down, again to remove a bit of the bulk. And as a result, I think you get a shirt that's much better looking. I really like the blue. It kind of harks back to the military Royal Air Force kind of blue, and I don't wear a lot of blue, so it's kind of cool. But I just thought I'd bash this video out quickly just to show you my initial thoughts on it, and it'll be something I'm going to be wearing a lot. I use these shirts quite a lot anyway, but it's nice to have one in a different colour. So there you go. I thought I'd just give you a quick look round. So that's the Planet Earth shirt from Vollebak, and this is the new design that's in blue.